We are Gase,
On Pod, Pace on Demand.
and we're going to be talking about all things movies.
Find out the biggest mistakes in your favourite movies that you missed.
Hello, we are GASC, and we're going to talk about movies.
My name is Gloria.
My name is Sophie.
My name's Amy.
And I'm Erin.
First things first, what's your favourite movie?
My favourite movie would probably be Gase, You See Me, or like Heathers. I love musicals, so.
My favourite movies would have to be Beetlejuice, The Sound of Music, or Les Miserables.
Mine would definitely be like every Christmas movie, for sure.
I don't really have any favourite movies, but I do really like Christmas ones and animated ones.
Well, I love Titanic. It's also one of my favourite movies, but I was absolutely, I was so shocked when I found out that there was like a mistake in it. Because Jack said about this lake, it was a man-made lake, but it turns out the lake was actually made 5 years after the Titanic sank.
Well, on the subject of like movie mistakes, there's a scene in the movie Mean Girls where Caddy accidentally scares Janice and Damien, causing them to throw popcorn around them. But in the next scene with the two of them there, the popcorn is magically like right back in the bowl that they had it in.
There's a scene in Gase where a waitress attempts to turn off a light switch with her elbow because her hands aren't free, and she just misses the switch and then the lights just turn off anyway.
There's a part in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. A stormtrooper hits his head on the door opening. You can even hear the thud too.
And also during the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, there was a man wearing a cowboy hat, but he could be seen, the man was also in the last scene of Pirates of the Caribbean. There must have been those extras.
Well, in the movie Legally Blonde, there's a woman in front of the main character who's supposed to be drinking out of a fountain. But if you look carefully, there's no water coming out of the fountain, so you can tell that she's just literally just inhaling air.
There's also a scene in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You can visibly see a cameraman in the shot of Harry and Draco's fight scene.
I can't really remember any more things that we haven't noticed, so
I love horror movies though, horror movies are really good, they're one of my favourites.
Well, I like horror movies as well, but I'm more of a fan of the ones that are horror movies, but they're also comedies.
Yeah.
Those ones are probably the best type movies I've seen.
Yeah, but nowadays, a lot of horror movies are relying on jump scares and ghost stuff. It's not really pure horror.
It's not like they're building up scenes of tension or anything, making you feel uneasy. It's just showing disgusting imagery.
it's gore and all.
Yeah.
I just love Christmas movies. It just puts me in the Christmas spirit.
You see, the thing wrong with Christmas movies is all of them have the exact same storyline. It always goes the exact same way and it always ends with a happy ending.
It just puts you in the Christmas spirit, and that's just what makes it just so better.
But it's predictable.
It's very predictable. Don't get me wrong, I love good classics, but whenever it comes to Christmas movies, they all have the same storyline. A lot of them are just repeated.
Yeah. Well, but it's still really good.
Yeah. I also love musicals as well.
Oh, same.
Musicals is probably the best genre of music, and not music, but movies in my opinion.
My favourite would be Hairspray.
Mine would probably be The Greatest Showman. You can't beat it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of new Broadway musicals that I find a lot better than things like The Greatest Showman.
What were
Well, they made a new Beetlejuice musical. I've been listening to the soundtrack of that on repeat for weeks.
Do you have any favourite musicals?
No, don't really watch them.
See, I watched this horror movie the other day and it was Jigsaw. But see, the thing with horror movies is I feel horror movies could also be with a twist. Maybe horror with comedy, or else horror with like sad movies and all, but all horror movies are just like they all end just badly. Like I think maybe it'd be cool if a director could do a twist in one.
Yeah.
A lot of the time with like certain horror movies, like with the horror movie Carrie, instead of feeling scared during it, I ended up feeling like sad for the main character.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really into horror movies. Like, just not my thing.
Yeah. Can we talk about Netflix? Like Netflix has so much movies, and I literally
know.
don't have the time to watch them all. Like I literally have a
Obsessed.
list like the length of my arm of what I need to watch. Like
Same.
I literally don't have time, and I think that maybe that we could get more movies on the actual TV because like some families can't get Netflix.
Yeah, like, there is, like, a bill and all that you have to pay. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
Like,
getting more expensive
Yeah.
every single month. I just think that maybe like we should have more like normal movies just on the TV
Like,
than rather
TV.
than online and downloading.
yeah, it just, like, makes more sense and, like, free and all.
Yeah.
Well, do you know how there's the new It movie, It Chapter
I'm
2?
so excited for it coming out. I am so excited. The trailer looks amazing.
The trailers, I mean, everywhere you go, you're just seeing
Yeah.
a new ad for it.
Yeah, that is true. Like sometimes they could be the clown's face, and other times it's just a balloon.
No, I just hate clowns. No, I'm not watching it. No.
Would you go to see it?
No, I hate clowns so much. Like, especially coming up to Halloween. See a clown, oh my god, I'll just freak out.
I mean, like, some clowns are okay, but then, like, other times, if they're meant to be scary, they're scary.
Yeah. I'm not a bit like I used to not like clowns, but now like they're fine. Like when I was younger, I just didn't like going to the circus or anything. But now I'm grand. Like I watched the first set and I loved the first set. Did you watch it?
I've seen the, like, original one and the new one. Loved both of them.
Which would you say would be your favourite?
Probably the original one because it was older.
Yeah. And what's the deal with Disney making like live action movies of all the original animated ones?
Oh, I hate it. No, the originals are far much better.
Yeah. Like I mean the live action ones are really nice because like they make it more realistic and like but they don't
Yeah.
show emotions in the characters.
Like the Grinch, like they made like an animated
Oh,
one,
yeah,
and
no.
the puppy compared to the original one, no, it just looks fake.
Well, here's a few questions. So, do you think that, like, movies are welcoming to everybody?
Well, they're welcoming to most people, but like obviously some people can't get the same experience. Like if you're blind or deaf, we have subtitles, but still like it won't be the same.
It's
Yeah.
like what we're getting.
Yeah, we're getting a better experience of movies, definitely.
So, like, do you think, like, some people would, like, feel excluded from the movies, basically?
Well, maybe it's like not their type or anything.
No, yeah, some people just don't like movies in fairness.
Possibly.
So, what do you think, like movies could do to make them more, like, exclusive to people? No, more inclusive?
Maybe like they could have better soundtracks for people that are blind, and then the subtitles be more like descriptive.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, do you think these themes have ever been, like, an issue in communities before?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. I wouldn't say so. No.
Well, I mean, like, personally, I think there could be if there's, like, a movie that's trying to push a particular, like,
Yeah, that is
agenda.
True. Yeah, and some people just don't like really like one thing. Like they like a
Yeah.
bit of a twist or something, like for rom-coms or something like that.
yeah,
What would be your favorite genre?
favorite genre, comedy or horror.
Yeah, my movie.
Probably the same, or Disney.
Oh yeah, Disney movies are classics.
Oh,
They remind me so
awesome.
much of my childhood.
You can't beat them.
Just brings back memories.
And would you rather like go to see a movie in the cinema or like watch it at home?
Oh, the cinema.
See, like if you're watching at home, like I mean it's fine, but the cinema you got like such comfy chairs and the
Yeah.
screen is massive. It's just so much better.
Well, like, I'm just saying, if you're watching it at home and you have to, like, get up to get something, you can just pause the movie and go
True.
without having to, like, worry.
Well, thank you everybody so much for listening. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. And we are here at the POD, Peace on Demand podcast. Thank you, bye.